The mighty Tauntaun, king of the repto-mammals of Hoth. The planet Hoth. As we begin our journey of learning about the amazing Tauntauns, we must first start with the story of their origin and the harsh environment into which they were born. These intriguing creatures exist only on the remote planet of Hoth, an obscure celestial body located on the fringe of the Ivax Nebula in the Anoat sector of the Greater Javin, along the Ison Corridor in the Outer Rim territories. Hoth is the sixth planet in a system which orbits a blue-white star along a wide elliptical path. Just beyond the planet lies an extensive chaotic asteroid belt which regularly hurls destructive asteroids at the planet. The planet has a molten metallic core with a dichotomous crust. Its surface is entirely covered by a frozen ocean, broken only by volcanic fissures that create steam vents which deposit rock and minerals along its glacier plains. Sparse mountain ranges pierce the permanent ice shelves, while the tidal pull of Hoth's 3 moons cause additional fissures in the ice layers, which send jets of ocean water into the air, which instantly freeze into ominous spires. Massive subsurface oceanic currents in the southern hemisphere cause seismic activity which regularly shifts the landscape of caves and tunnels. In this bitterly bleak habitat, only a few hardy life forms have succeeded in maintaining an existence. This has resulted in a small and meager food chain. Omnivores, carnivores, and herbivores exist together in this tenuous, icebound circle of life. Of these few species who have managed to carve out a home on this unwelcoming planet are the apex predators, the wampas, and the omnivorous Tauntauns. The herbivorous Hoth hogs and a few rodent species, such as the ice scrabblers and snow mice, flesh out the lower end of the food chain. The focus of our investigation will be on the curious repto-mammals, the Tauntauns. Tauntauns are a semi-sentient species with 15 identified subspecies. They range in size between 8 and 10 feet in total height, with an average shoulder height around 6.5 feet. As omnivores, their diet primarily consists of lichen and small ice plants that they find in caves and grottos, but they are also known to consume Hoth hogs and ice scrabblers. These well-adapted mammalian ice lizards stand erect on 2 strong hind legs supported by tridactyl feet with splayed toes, which effectively distributes their weight across a large area, enabling them to sure-footedly run and jump. These wide feet allow them to walk across loosely packed snow as if on solid ground. Also, the combination of their large footpad and clawed toes give them all the friction and grip they need to traverse their treacherous terrain. Living and traveling in herds of 20 to 30 individuals, they are led by a matriarch who keeps the group in line and determines where they will hunt, eat, and sleep. They are classified as repto-mammals as they have qualities of each class. Their reptilian qualities include scaly skin and claws, while their mammalian features include having fur, being warm-blooded, and giving live birth. Their bodies have a layer of thick blubber encased in scaly skin, which is in turn covered by a thick, shaggy fur, effectively insulating them for life in their frigid environment. Despite being classified as mammalian, they do not have mammary glands. Instead, they feed their young from a milk-like fluid generated from their own regurgitated food. Tauntauns have a unique way of excreting body waste, which allows them to stay in motion at all times. They excrete their waste through their sweat glands, which is the source of their notoriously foul odor. their swiveled ears allowing them to maintain vigilant watch regardless of their own physical orientation. When they breathe, they use 4 nostrils in the process. One pair heats the air they are breathing, while the other pair quickly inhales the oxygen into their chambered lungs. All 15 species of Tauntaun are docile, yet able to run extremely fast. In addition to their speed, they are strong and hardy, making them eminently suitable as transports. Tauntauns were domesticated for various purposes in addition to serving as mounts for the Rebel Alliance scouts at Echo Base. These creatures were critical to the Alliance as the Rebel technicians had difficulty adapting their repulsor lift speeders to the sub-zero temperatures. Despite the fact that Tauntauns are sure-footed and well-adapted to handle Hoth's frozen environment, even they are not always able to withstand the extremes to which the planet's temperatures can plunge. Because of this, there have been instances when a Tauntaun has succumbed to the elements, stranding their rider in midst of the inhospitable outback of Hoth. In these extreme situations, under harsh duress, these riders have been known to gut their animal and attempt to survive the bitter cold from within the belly of the Tauntaun. These magnificent creatures have survived and adapted to the treacherous, ever-changing, ice-bound planet from which they sprang for tens of thousands of years. Because of their ancient origins, this has been merely a cursory introduction to their extraordinary attributes, along with a brief glimpse of their history. Thank you for joining our journey of discovery as we explore the amazing animals of our universe.